I'll just like finish it up a bit, you know?
Oh, so I'll go now and then you finish off.
Yeah.
I will be back and then pause the video after that. Okay. So see you YouTube
I'm
for a
not
minute.
gonna pause it at all.
Okay.
Later. So while Dan is off, I will try to to say like maybe tell some stories. I don't really have any stories to tell. But um I guess if you're if you're wondering, which you probably are, like, why 2,000 pounds? Well, the stuff that I saw, I actually was picking out the cheapest stuff. The cheapest possible stuff for the computer, and the case alone had like LED lights, which I was like, oh, I love LED lights. You know, I am a LED light lover. Wow, that sounded wrong. And I was like, oh, I must get this. I must get this because this will look cool and all. And Dan suggested I should do like a little unboxing video, like, and me setting up the whole game, main setup. Um, Also, I guess for that I would need a camera, which is like an extra 200 pounds or so. And like, what? There's also, hmm. There's also, I would need a comfy chair because if I like lean back with this one, you can hear that squeaky sound, which is really freaking annoying. So yeah, being a gamer, being a YouTuber actually, and a gamer at the same time isn't that easy unless you got like everything everything complete from the very start. I was foolish when I bought this computer. I had a chance from had an opportunity to get any computer I wanted. Yet I chose this one just because back then I was so foolish. I didn't know shit about computers, and I like saw this computer. We were checking it out with my dad, you know, and I saw like, oh my god, 1 gig of video RAM. I was like, I almost jizzed in my pants. I was like, Dad, I must get that, which he bought for me. Thanks, Dad, for this awesome gift, which it was awesome back in the days. And I'm telling you, back in the days, you know, it isn't so cool anymore. It's like so 90s. So yeah, um, I don't really know what to talk about. I'm not a really great conversation partner. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the most ugly looking clock that I've ever seen in my entire life. This is 4, right? This is also 4. 4? 4. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This has to be huge. It doesn't only has to be like long and wide. It also has to be high. Um, uh, let's see real quick here. I have to get it to this block, okay. That is actually a lot of blocks I have to fill up. So yeah, you might be wondering how I met Dan. I didn't actually met him. I chatted to him once. Well, there is this guy, Skarath. You might know him, might not. He was a friend. He was an admin of a server, and the server was suggested to me by a good friend of mine. His name was Clay. That's that's his nickname. His real name is Clayton. And um, I was just playing on the server, and this guy appeared like, hey, what's up? I was like, nothing much. What about you? We started chatting and stuff, and like he was like, hey, dude, do you want to check out my server? And then I like felt like this. I don't know what do you call it? Pressure, maybe? No, not really pressure. I was like, as a matter of fact, I have my own server. And she was like, yeah, really, show it to me. And I was a bit, I didn't want to do it at first. I was like, oh my, I have to go there and there, I was lying to him. I didn't tell him, but he's probably gonna watch this video and think I'm an asshole. But later on, we started chatting with him, like voice chatting, and apparently I found out he was kind of a cool guy, that he has his own channel and stuff, you know, all kinds of that stuff, useless shit. Yeah, before, okay, and we're like, he was like, I don't remember now. Was it him? Oh yeah, it was him who was like, hey, dude, you like want to record? I was like, yeah, sure. And that's how we became like really quite good friends. I don't know. Once Dan returns, we'll have to ask him about the real version, because I don't have a bit problems with my memory. I can't exactly remember all stuff that I do, that I say, etc. Like I can't even remember simple homework. If a teacher says like, do exercise 3 or do exercise 9, I'll be like, return home, just forget that there was anything. And then I have to lie to my parents that I don't have any homework to do. And it's kind of a problem that I would blame the computer for. But at the same time, if I wouldn't have a computer, I wouldn't be able to ask anybody if there is any homework. And it's just not only homework. I tend to forget stuff. Well, it's kind of complex, but I try not to think about it, because I usually forget about it. So yeah. The only thing I probably don't forget is to play on the computer, which I don't know, kind of cool. Not really. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There goes the wall. This is gonna be huge. And the wall. He's gonna be amazed by this. Swear to God, he's gonna say that I'm a freaking. He's gonna say that I am. Something is not okay with me, because when you look at this, when I'm finished with this, you guys will also probably think that I'm a bit not okay, because this will be so religious and so cool at the same time. And I will put this map, like, I will make this map available for download, and, like, if somebody finds this quite interesting, I guess they'll be able to make an adventure map. Keep in mind that this is not the whole map yet. This is just like one portion of it. We don't really have any cool ideas to use. There's just this theme, like this medieval theme, and once again, we haven't made up any stuff of what to build, so we'll just make some things up as we go. Now this is gonna be the huge part. 2, 3,